Okay, so yeah, it is a mission. It's just that it was never actually activated in the game. So like the whole mission is there, which is just basically get the thing, come here, or like talk to the Turian there, and then come here, grab the plant, and go back, right? But apparently it was never like properly initialized or something, and they never fixed it, so you can't actually play it. Oh well. But yeah, anyway.
That stole the Angaraan
So like I
supplements
said,
and
you know, like,
destroyed the search vessel.
What are the
and I
odds
think
those
what it
survivors
is like when somebody has a blind playthrough,
1%.
right? It's fun to watch the first time, but then once you know how the game works, either from watching them play it or from playing it yourself, in a lot of cases, for me, that's how it goes anyway. It's like I'll watch somebody start to play. Oh, look at that, it's the vault. We can't go in yet because we haven't activated the other things, but there's the vault. Where are we going anyway? Going to that thing, okay. And, but you know, like once you play it yourself or you've seen like their full playthrough, so like, you know, they know other stuff, going back and rewatching it from the beginning is rather hard in all honesty, because like every time they do something that, you know, that either you know how to do it the right way or you know that they learn how to do it the right way in the future, it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of annoying, you know? Whereas you see somebody play a game and they know what they're doing right from the beginning, it's a lot easier to rewatch. Specifically because they'll always, like, no matter how many times you watch that, they're going to have more or less the same information as they had the first time. Like, you don't have to worry about them making really stupid mistakes or anything. Oh. Which is why, like I said, I rewatched so many. Like, now I will say the thing that annoys me the most out of all of that, is when people say that they've played a game a lot, right? And I'm gonna direct you, if you want an example of this, go to Achievement Hunter or Let's Play channel, whatever channel Full Play is on, and watch, or just type Full Play Banjo-Tooie into YouTube and look that up, because let me tell you, that's Michael again from Achievement Hunter. I watch a lot of Achievement Hunter, shocking. Although lately I have been watching Rage Gaming videos, Binding of Isaac videos. I've been going through that because it's like a playlist of like 200 and some fucking videos, I think, and I don't have to change it because there's so many of them, and they're all like almost an hour long or so, like 40 minutes to an hour long, depending on how strong he gets in the game. But anyway, if you watch that, he talks about how he enjoys the game so much, he plays it. It's just like a better version of Banjo-Kazooie. And like if you watch his Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play, he fucking knows what he's talking about the entire way through that game. Like he freaking like rocks it, right? But then you watch him play Banjo-Tooie, and it's like the most basic things in the game that he's fucking up, you know? And it's like, that's the part that annoys me. It's like, if you don't know a game, that's fine. If you say you know a game, though, and you're fucking up the basics, that's not so fun. Especially like when you're given like misinformation out. But anyway, it does correct. He does correct it later in that full play. By the way, I would still recommend watching it because it is a good. Like, I enjoy it. I've watched it a couple times. The only, like, probably the worst part about it is the fact that he doesn't finish the fucking game. Which is really fucking annoying. Which is another reason why, you know, like I say, if I'm playing a game and I'm playing it by myself, I am going to make it to the end, because like probably my biggest pet peeve is not fucking finishing, like, if you're gonna start a game in a Let's Play and you're gonna say you're gonna play it through the whole thing, fucking do it. Don't be one of those assholes.
Maybe? Hopefully there's a way down. But we're gonna need a really big drill.
Yeah. But like, if you're gonna say you're gonna get through the whole thing, get through the whole thing. Especially with that, like, it was called full play. Like, the whole series is called full play, and then he doesn't fully play the game. It's like, come on, man. But yeah, so that's why, you know, I'm gonna do it. Because, like, I started playing this game because I just really wanted to play it. And, like, it took me forever to finally be like, oh, all right, I'll play it. Because, like I said, I already had all the achievements in it, and I have this thing where, like, if I have all the achievements in a game, I feel like I should be playing something I don't have all the achievements in.
Yes, though my memory remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Just because, like, I feel like I'm not progressing. I don't know how to say it. I feel like I'm not wasting my time. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, like, I feel more or less like I should be playing something that I don't, right? And the fact that I'm doing videos in it does, you know, was more or less my way of being like, haha, now I have a reason to play it.
You have to help them.
The help who? Oof. Aha! I'm here.
Got them all.
I guess we didn't have to help them. Hey guys, what's up? Who the fuck are you?
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
This isn't Ryder's first model.
How is that possible?
It'll be easier to show you.
Alright. But yeah, so like I have some games in mind. I was gonna do Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 next after I'm finished Mass Effect, but I only own them on the 360, and since they both have remastered, like Dark Souls 2 has Skull of the First Sin, Dark Souls has just Dark Souls Remastered. And because they have those, even though Dark Souls was a game with gold, and all of those are supposed to be backwards compatible, by the way, Xbox. Because they have remastered versions on the Xbox One, they don't have them as backwards compatible games, even though I own the digital versions of them, I think. I don't think I have the Dark Souls 2. I mean, I know Dark Souls. I just have the digital one. Yeah, I don't see it on my shelf here, so I can't imagine I own Dark Souls 2 on disc either. They don't have them as backwards compatible anymore, so don't expect those.
Hey, I'm getting better at this. All right, one more and the vault should be open.
All right, where did I park? Hopefully I can get out of here. That is honestly a little bit of a worry of mine that when I was dropping down the hole, it's like, man, I hope I don't land somewhere I can't get out of. But yeah, so like other ones that I have in mind are Mad Max. I really wanted to replay that. Doom, the 2016 one. I really want to replay that. Well, technically, I just really want to play Doom Eternal, but it's still not on sale for enough for me to buy it. So, you know, play the original Doom, right? Or, I don't know, I guess that's not original Doom, but it's whatever. Shit, there's a couple other ones as well, but I can't think of them right now. But yeah, they're just games that I have beat. I've 100%ed them. And I just really want to replay them. So yeah, in the future, look out for those.
The relevant information.
Which one I'll do next, I don't know. Well, I mean, I may as well just keep that marked since that's the last body. Yeah, like which one I'll do next, I don't know. I feel like it probably won't be Doom just because, like, I'm playing Mass Effect, that's a shooter. I'm playing Sniper Elite, which is, it's a stealth shooter. And then I plan on playing Wolfenstein, which is also a shooter. So yeah, like that's why I was also leaning towards Dark Souls. Now, to be fair, once I'm done Mass Effect, I may take a look and see how much Dark Souls is. Either the remastered or Dark Souls 2. Honestly, I'd rather Dark Souls 2 because I did enjoy Dark Souls 2. more than Dark Souls 1, which I know is fucking blasphemy to say, but I mean, whatever. You know, people like different games. So I'll see how much the Skull or the First Sin is to play it. It does kind of defeat the purpose or the point of me playing a game that I know a lot about, because while I did play Dark Souls 2 and get all the achievements in it,
for an initiative However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
Don't forget Sloane and how she hates the initiative.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloane may be our only option. Vidal could offer insight.
oh wow.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Okay. So yeah, as you saw, there are a bunch of things like the drug things. As it turns out, which I learned when I was looking up the doctor thing there. Are people there? That is people there. If you decide to leave her with the drugs,
Nice day for a stroll, huh?
Don't mind our friend here. He's, just tired. Needed a little nap is all.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Cineris.
I mean, clearly you've killed this guy. Like, clearly you've killed this man. I don't... Whatever. Now, the bootlegger thing I do believe is out in the water. But yeah. So we'll see, because I think it's actually on sale right now. Dark Souls, like there's a fuck ton of games on sale on my Xbox right now. They're having their ultimate game sale. And there's so many games on sale that I want, which might sound like, oh, well, that's good. But here's the thing. There's quite a few games I want, and there's like a couple hundred games. Now, I say a couple hundred. There are some where it's like this game, and then the gold edition, and then the ultimate edition of that game. So, I mean, you know, there's probably less than I think there is, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, there's a fuck ton of games I want that are on sale. And I think Dark Souls Skull or the First Sin was like $12.50.
Asked you to secure some of that.
What'll it be?
Bottle of your hardest stuff.
This is for Superintendent Cash.
Make it 6.
So yeah, I mean, it's tempting because, like I said, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls. Granted, I haven't played 3. I will admit that. Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls, having only played 2 out of 3 of them. But so yeah, like $12 for that is insanely tempting. I doubt that I'd go for the 100% again, just because I've already 100%ed it once, and I can't imagine that Skull or the First Sin has that much different to 100% it, and getting the 100% in Dark Souls games is rather annoying. I mean, I don't really care to do it. I barely cared enough to do it once, let alone do it twice. Retrieve the credit. Okay. Oh, right, that's Charybdis Point or whatever. So I doubt that I'd go for the 100% on it, because, like, if you ever tried for the 100%, it's basically beat the game multiple times to get specific items. I may actually need to go around here, because I don't know if I can drive down that. Although I may be able to just, like, skip right off of here. Oh.
Pathfinder,
Oof.
my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Oof, that was close. Alright, where the fuck is it? It is behind me, actually, a little bit. But yeah, in Dark Souls 1, it was just basically beat the game I was going to say 2.5 times, but that's not necessarily accurate. Because, I mean, technically it's beat the game twice, because you need to create all of the boss weapons and get all of the spells and miracles. And to do that, Oh, is it down there? Okay. You need the souls from the bosses to do it. And it's got to be this thing sticking out, right? No? Really? Oh, there it is. So yeah, like, to get all the miracles, or to get all the weapons and miracles, you do have to beat the game twice, because you need the final boss's soul for a weapon, and you need it for a miracle. And then you do need to go a little ways into the game a third time, because there's one boss that has 3 weapons attached to their soul. So you do need to kill that one boss 3 times, but it does. I don't think it takes very long for you to get to the point where you can get to that boss.
Whoever's in charge. And search
This
the
is the
area.
murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
So yeah, it was kind of annoying, but then for the second game, it was even more annoying because
Then Tarev came to
there are
find the
so
entrance
many.
window near this location.
Because like it was the same thing. You had to get
Reyes,
all of the
we're at the
weapons
crime scene.
and that, but
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
They wanted him to suffer.
Nice to see sadism is alive and well.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
but yeah, like the issue with the second game was that you oh, what the hell, that's a
These
lot of...
footprints are distinctly Angaraan.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaraan blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning.
Right.
We need hard evidence.
A frying pan. Foot lockers. God, come on. Count. There it is. But yeah, there's so many different factions in Dark Souls 2, and pretty much all of them have spells, spells or miracles that are unique to that faction that you need to progress in the faction to get. And some of them are PvP, which is really annoying. Now, I got really lucky because when I played Dark Souls 2, I played it just before Scholar of the First Sin came out. So when I finished the game for the first time, I just went online and I found a guy who was you know, gonna buy Scholar of the First Sin when it first came out, and he was happy enough to help me by giving me all the shit that I needed from the different factions, because he had already went through the trouble of perfecting the game and everything, you know. So he just gave me all the shit that all the spells and whatever I needed, or the items. I don't remember. I don't remember if he just gave me the spells, or if Dark Souls 2 was the one where you couldn't drop spells, or if he just gave me the items that I needed to turn into the faction people to get it. But either way, I only had to play through the game once. Let's see. With the recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for large-scale settlement have been cancelled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You'll be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. So yeah, like, it's just super annoying, because I know one of the factions, it makes everything in the game harder. I don't know how it does it. I think it's like the champion faction or some shit. New entry, more mines went missing. Damn scabs, not going to bother putting them out anymore. It was just a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me head on, I welcome the challenge. Well, they fucking did it. So yeah, even if I do play it again, I probably won't be going for the 100%.
The Angaraan footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaraan trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't...
All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poisoned Angara.
Oh, may have cut Reyes off there. There's the cat transponder.
Found it.
That's a mess.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Loving the positivity.
All right. But yeah, there was the one faction that makes everything harder, and then I don't know if it's just like everything has a chance to drop this item or whatnot, but then like I said, there's a bunch of PvP factions in it that all have their own unique shit that you need, and those were more or less the ones that I didn't want to do.
The make and design matches those found in the Angaraan town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
The evidence is pretty damning.
Hey. What are you doing in here?
A better question is, where'd you get the design for these water filters?
Leave it alone. Before you can't.
You murdered an entire town. I'm not leaving until I know why.
We came to them. Starving. Dying of thirst. But instead of helping us, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them.
And took all their business.
I won't let you get away with this.
Figured you'd say that. Kill them.
Wow.
Time to fight. Looks like
Didn't think that through, fucking did he? No. Oh. Oh. Oh, really now? Hey, cool, I leveled up. Alright then.
At least the Angara got some justice.
Can we go? This place makes me feel gross.
Alright, let's check data pad. Keep an eye on him. He's been complaining about you-know-what, and I don't want you-know-who finding out. Remind him of the oath, and if he disregards, well, one less mouth to feed. Now, I don't remember if there's a different way to do that. Clearly, I didn't have any... I don't think. Anyway, if you chose disgusting, if it would then... I also don't know why I called this place a hotel, but anyway. Because this is the place I was talking about. But yeah, I don't know if there's a way to resolve that without a different way. Because I'm assuming if you choose disgusting, it's this, you end up the same way. Name, boil, notes, bed, water, dinner, travel positions. Advesa, bed and water. Xenor, bed, water, travel positions. Phos, bed, water, dinner. Josel, bed and water. Okay. Charybdis Point house rules. What you do in your bunk is your business, but keep the noise down. No stealing, no killing, or violence of any kind. Keep to your bunk in the common areas. Meals are kept on a strict schedule. If you're late, that's your problem. We hold the right to kick your ass out at any time. I dated a human once who liked mythology. What's with the name? Oh. Malix. I don't know what Malix in mythology is. That name does not ring a bell. Not that, I know all mythology, but I know quite a bit. Generally, I feel like I've heard of pretty much everything mythology related, so even if I don't really know anything about it, it should still be like, oh, I've heard of that. Ugh. All right. Look for signs of Ket on Kadara. There's a structure. Oh, that's where the Rokar are. Oh, look at that. There's stuff down this way. Oh, there we are. Okay, so we'll head out that way. How long have we been going? Oh, well, we're already into the second video. So. What was I talking about? Oh, right. I was talking about, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the reason why I enjoyed Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1 is... Now, once again, I've been watching the channel for a while. I brought this up a lot. or this won't really surprise you, but it's because of the town. Like, the fact that your hub is a town, and, like, as you find people, you bring them back to the town, and they actually, like, open up shops and everything. And now you might say, it's like, oh, but, you know, Dark Souls 1 had that. You know, you had Firelink Shrine, and you would bring, and, you know, as you found people, they would come back there. And it's like, yeah, but it wasn't the same, you know. They would come there if you rescued them, and they would stay there, you know, and everything, but I don't know, there's just something different
This technology is
about it.
unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal
Yeah,
class.
whatever. But yeah, it's just, it wasn't the same, you know. So, like, I don't know. Majula, that was it, right? That was the town's name.
This is the
Majula.
location from the Splendor Pit, Pathfinder.
Okay. Well, actually, hang on. Do I need to? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Oh yeah, I'm not actually close enough yet. Can I get across with my Nomad? I mean... Alright, let's try this. Different way. Oh, let's not do that, though. Yeah. Oh, come on. Go. Alright. Let's hopefully get enough speed. Oof, there we go. Skipped right over it. Oh my god, did you see how fast that life support went down? Like, damn! But yeah, like I said, any game where you build up a town or anything is like instantly, I want that game no matter what. Like, I know in Doom Eternal, as you do shit, your base that you have there starts to get like trophies and shit on it, and even just like that little thing there is like, fuck yeah, now I want it, right? I mean, I wanted it anyway because I love the last Doom, so. And that should complete this location, because these locations are fucking weird, and you just need to find the one chest. Ugh. Oof, I might need to take a little bit of a break in between recording these videos and recording my last video today. But yeah, so, you know, which is probably why I like survival games a lot, but haven't really found one that, like, I super enjoyed.
Outlaws. Maybe friends of Spender.
Uh-oh. We got company!
That's not company!
Undocumented mineral
The
nearby.
shuttle left without them. Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Quick, get on the shuttle!
What the hell do we do now?
Hurry up!
What the fight? No, wait! Don't leave us! The bastard left us!
Of course he did.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, that should be good. Ooh, fire on the armor. I don't know why. I don't actually know if the fire does anything extra to the armored guys. I feel like that might just be from some other game that I'm putting that through. Also, that flamethrower has a huge fucking range. Oh, she dropped down. Like, that flamethrower is a huge range. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there might be some other game where fire does good against armor. Or maybe it's not that. Maybe it's like, because I'm pretty sure in the other Mass Effects, incendiary ammo did extra against armor, right? Or like the fire text abilities and that do more against it. We received your supplies, but I'm not sure how you expect us to keep pressure on the Krogan. It's half of what you promised. Maybe we can throw rations at them. I'm starting to think trusting you is a bad idea. Have you even used that scrambler I gave you? I bet it's just lying around your quarters or something. You've got a title. That means power. Use it.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arome seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus. The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check.
Alright. It's easy enough. In theory. What was the other thing here? Hitting rocks for science. Alright. I was going to say I shouldn't have to, Oh, no, that's just going to be a regular... Oh, it's this way. Alright. But yeah, like, because, like, when Minecraft first came out, I played it so much, right? But now I can, like, I still play it and I enjoy it, but it's still, eh. Portal Knights is the one that I probably enjoy the most right now of, like, survival, crafting, building, whatever. Because, like, you can actually bring NPCs to you. And that, which is a big thing for me. Like, being able to build in that is great, but having NPCs there. Because I think I talked about this last time when I was talking about, why, like, I stop play, like, why I don't play Prey for very long before I get bored with it. And it's because of the lack of NPCs, you know, and that's a lot of games for me, you know, like, if there isn't really very many NPCs to deal with, I'm assuming those are landmines going off, by the way, I just don't care because they don't seem to do anything. But, like, if there isn't very many or any NPCs, I really kind of lose interest in the game pretty rapidly, you know. Because like I said, I do spend a lot of time on, like, base building or home building and stuff like that. Like, in Skyrim, you know, I tend to spend way too much time, like, at my home. Like, I'll find stuff and I'll be like, all right, well, I gotta go bring this to my house or something, you know. Like, I've been doing a lot better with my current playthrough of it.
Is registered to unaffiliated Outlaws, Pathfinder. I advise caution.
I spy with my little eye something that begins with M.
Mountain.
Damn, you're good.
But yeah, so, like I always spend way too much time on that. I think I talked about it before in Fallout 4. I've shown it, actually, if you watch that one, if you've seen that one video there that I made. I don't remember what it... Oh, it's that build and chat video there where I was playing Fallout 4 talking about whether or not base building would be in Elder Scrolls 6 or anything, you know, and, like, you can see that base there, and I think at one point I show my map.
Look, caves. Might be something worth seeing.
I don't... Cave. There's supposed to be a cave. Ah, here. But yeah, and, like, I show the map and just, like, how little of the map I've actually explored, even though, you know, I'm, like, level whatever the fuck level I am at, you know? Like, I'm gonna pop in here, because I'm gonna look for Ket on Kadara. Brawler, yeah. I don't remember what this place is.
This place is massive.
Yeah, it is.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
I think there's actually a town in
I'm
here
always
somewhere.
Cautious.
Are you?
Look at the size of those
But yeah, like I said, I spend way too much time on that. And like, if it's something where, like, you're not only building a base, but, like, you're actually building up, like, a community or something new.
A generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
Is whoever turned off the lights is an asshole. Nearly broke my toe searching for the
Appears to be
generator.
powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Oh yeah, that's right. We are looking for a surveyor for... Let's, Nope. That seems to be it. But yeah, like, being able to build up, like, a whole community thing in that is like a really big deal for me. That's why, like, you know, like I said, I spend probably more time in the fucking building mode in
Dead end. Let's backtrack.
In Fallout 4 than I do actually playing Fallout, and, like, you're actually playing Fallout 4, you know? Like, the only time I really leave the base if it's like, oh, I need this thing to decorate this other thing, you know, like this place I'm trying to make. And like I said, when Skyrim came out with the Hearthfire DLC, I put so much time into that, you know. And pretty much the only time I was going out to do quests or anything is if, like, I wanted something that was a quest reward, right?
Generator.
And more lights. They lead to something?
I mean, yeah, they do. And, like, even this game here, you know, like, obviously the base building is insanely basic. Since it's just, you know, find the place, do the
Okay,
planets,
this
and
was
then
the
you plop
surveyor's
down the
last
base
known
and you're
location.
done, you know.
Got a dead guy over here.
Oh. Come on. There it is.
The surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
Wow. That's kind of embarrassing.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
I do love that reaction, though. It's like, oh, there's a dead guy. All right, who killed him? It's like, I mean, gravity, he fell. It's like, but this is a video game. That can't be it. All right. But yeah, Portal Knights also just got a new DLC that I downloaded yesterday. So I may actually end up playing that after I'm done recording today. Test it out. They added a whole new race that you can be, the fur folk. They added a new class, druid, where you can transform into a bear or a little spider or for some reason a slime, which is a little weird, but you know, whatever. And a data pad. The damn generators are fixed. Again, links. So yeah, I may end up playing some of that again. Because the last time I played was when they released the Rogue. I still haven't finished that game. I still made it to what would be considered the end.
Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
More of a jaunt. It's good to stretch the legs.
A sense of humor. In Kadara, that'll either get you far or dead. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Ah, so this is the Collective's base. I knew there was a base down here. I didn't remember what it was. But we do have some quests down here as well. And I want to say that they have a traitor in their midst.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Adi.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the Collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
That makes sense. Alright. So I don't think we can actually get any of the quests until we talk to her.
Wow.
Make it, yes. There's also no way that you, like, teleporting around like that would be accepted here. Like, there's no way that they wouldn't be like, hey, just stop doing that, or just outright shoot you. Alright, Crux.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
The cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Drolir. Translates to death caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to end the video here, which I realize is a very weird place to end the video, but I have something I need to take care of. And so, yeah, we'll continue this literally from this point on Saturday. So thanks, everybody, for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for more of this base.